The one rule I would change is some format. I don't know the answer. Normally, as you know, I like to give
a solution
right, while presenting the problem. Haven't figured this Rubik's Cube out. And by Rubik's Cube, I mean something that a lot of children don't play with these days. And what I did to solve a Rubik's Cube back in the day is I would
take it apart.
Snap it apart.
Yep.
And put it back together.
Or take the stickers off and move them all around.
Nah, it's too tough.
You guys are into stickers? Okay.
It's too tough.
Break it open.
Yeah, because I mean, with my little hands, I couldn't.
I don't think I ever got more than one side solved.
Oh, well, you just snap it apart and take it together. Look at us.
Rich.
Cheating the system.
We cheated.
And only one of us turned into a cop. At any rate, to solve this Rubik's Cube, I don't know how to solve it. But when you're putting schedules together, we've got to get some uniformity that when you put a schedule together.
It's not 10 years in advance?
Yeah. Yeah. Like we can plan year to year, like, say, the NFL. But the NFL has uniformity in every part of the schedule except for 2 games. That's determined. 14 games out of 16 games for every NFL team. We know who they are playing right now, years in advance, because every NFL team plays 2 games in their division, 1 other division within their conference, 1 other division outside of their conference, and that's on a rotational basis. The AFC East goes south, north, west, or some form before they do it again and again and again. The only teams that are different, you play a team in your conference that finished in the same spot. That's the only difference between the Patriots and the Jets schedule next year is if the Patriots finish, say, first, they will play the first place teams of the division in the conference that they're not already scheduled to play. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So the NFL has some uniformity in the schedule, and they have to figure out the building's availability based on One Direction playing or, or the Olympics coming
events,
or the
whatever.
World Cup, all that stuff.
Yeah.
College campuses can do the same damn thing. So let's make a rule that you can't schedule more than 2 years out. How about that? That Syracuse will announce their 2021 schedule now. But we don't know what it is until then. We know uniformity, who they're going to play
the
in
non-conference schedule. That's what you mean.
In the ACC, we know who they're going to play in the ACC.
Right.
Their non-conference schedule. We will know. You can't schedule a non-conference opponent until 2 years out. Okay. And let's say the ACC should have a deal with the SEC 1 year. And then the ACC, I'm spitballing here, has a deal with the Big Ten another year. And the Big 12. So the top 5 conferences rotate in the same way that the AFC East rotates with its other 3 divisions in the conference. Maybe we now have, the Big 5, right?
Power 5.
Power 5.
Power 5.
Sorry, I go big all the time because I'm Mr. Big Chest of sports TV, if you saw on Twitter. So we now can do this. The Power 5 conferences, right, rotate every year. So the SEC knows this is the year that we play the Big Ten out of conference. And let's just say Alabama would play the Ohio State because they both finished first in their conferences.
Oh, so you want to match up.
I'm spitballing here.
Yeah, you want to match up where they finish with the conference that they're scheduled to play that year.
Correct. And they flip a coin whether it's in Alabama or it's in the Horseshoe. Or we figure out when the SEC plays the Big Ten, first place team plays in Indianapolis, second place teams play in, choose a spot in the Southeast.
All right, a couple issues off the top of my head.
Atlanta.
Not every conference has the same number of teams.
Okay.
Not every conference has a
when
conference
when we're down
tournament.
to 10, 11, 12. I mean, really, that's like the penny, and it's like a penny.
I'm just
just
throwing
flip
things
the
out.
penny.
Just throwing things out. I actually really like this idea.
And so we've got some uniformity here. And then you get one omnibus just because Alabama has got to go and play some school we've hardly ever heard of right before the Iron Bowl. And I picked them out just because they're the most glaring example of some non-conference schedule as we're getting right now.
WCU this year.
That's West Coast University, Wackadoodle Community University.
Western Carolina.
My apologies to Western Carolina by having fun with your initials.
They're an FCS school.
An FCS school? That's the, what is that?
The football championship. So that's Division I AA.
Okay. See what I'm saying? That's what are we doing this for? What are we doing?
They're playing them Thanksgiving weekend before the Iron Bowl.
Hey, that's odd that they choose that very weekend for that. I'm serious. That's the rule I would change. I don't know the politics fully, and I don't know the logistics issues. I'm making it sound very simple.
It's only about one thing, man.
Money. So let's figure it out.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download The Rich Eisen Show app.